Hey guys, it is Alex Angel, and I am here with your second half of January 2020 Angel and Tarot card reading. I hope you guys are doing very well. I hope your new year is off to a phenomenal start. Thank you so much for all of my current and new subscribers. And if you are viewing my channel for the first time, please feel free to like, share, subscribe if this video resonates with you and you would like to get future content. Okay, Aries, as always, I have meditated over your cards. I have laid them out and we can go ahead and get started. And just looking over your cards generally and what I'm getting intuitively, I kind of feel like your stubbornness about you has flared up. It almost even feels like a stinginess or a possessive type of energy, Aries, where you are guarding and being super, super, super protective over something. This something feels materialistic, so it could be money, it could be property, it could be people, it could be family, but I just kind of feel like for some reason your guards are up currently. Okay, the first cards, and I am using my Deviant Moon cards, also clarifying with the Energy Oracle cards. And the first card up is the Hanged Man. This usually represents, suspension in thought, kind of, throwing your hands up like, oh, screw it, or oh, I don't know what to do, or I don't know what my next steps are, or, I don't know what my next tactics are. The clarification is gotta turn it around to read it, the garden and the gate. And that actually is pretty self-explanatory, right? It's almost like you have everything that you've worked for, everything that means something to you, that holds value, you are currently protecting. But what I'm also getting to with these guys, for some of you, for these particular cards, it almost feels like you guys might have also painted yourself into a corner in a particular situation, and you're trying to figure out basically how to get out and how to remove yourself from this particular position. Okay, so let's keep it moving and see what else Angel and Oracle, Angels and the cards have in store. The next card is the Five of Wands, which usually refers to competition, arguing, tug of war, push-pull, back and forth. And it's coupled with the rest and rejuvenation. Now, these two cards paired together basically, to me, feels like you are spinning your wheels. You wake up thinking about this, you go to sleep thinking about this, you eat, sleep, and play. I'll insert that there. But it's like whatever this is, it's on your mind 100% of the time. And I just kind of feel like angels are saying to me, it almost feels like inner turmoil. They're also saying to me that you all need to relax. They're saying let it go, but I know that's kind of hard to tell to people, especially if high emotions are involved. So if you are somebody who prays, meditates, sets intentions, I would go ahead and say, whatever this is, if you feel like you are not making any headway, to pray about it, meditate on it, give it to the ethers, give it to the angels, and allow angels to resolve this issue for you. If the resolution, say for instance, if you think the resolution is insurmountable, allow the angels to basically clear a path for whatever your desired result is, for that to actually come through and make its way through to this path. The next card is the Nine of Pentacles, which I absolutely love. The fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael. Archangel Raphael is one of the angels of healing. He has powerful healing properties. And Nine of Pentacles usually has to do with, again, material success, material completion. For some of you, you could be going through a divorce and your spouse is threatening to gut you and take all of your worldly possessions and, you know, things of that nature. And you actually, again, maybe stressed out about losing, say, for instance, some sort of material or tangible items. Okay. The fourth chakra is the heart chakra, right? Fifth, sixth, seventh. I had to count them out because they start from bottom up. The fourth chakra is the heart chakra, and we have Archangel Raphael. So again, it kind of feels like whatever this is, it's breaking your heart. You know, it's near and dear to your heart. And again, you know, especially with this saying Archangel Raphael coming up, it's almost like God, angels, universe is pleading with you to go ahead and give it to us for resolution. Okay, the next couple of cards, Page of Pentacles. I love this for you, Aries, because this basically says that, you know, if you are, say, for instance, afraid of losing something, don't worry about it, because more will be coming in. You will have other opportunities to rebuild whatever it is that you're afraid of losing. Yin and yang, and I love this because yin and yang is basically alpha, omega, right? It's the first and the last. It's everything in between. It's white, black, you know, up, down. It's full completion. It's a full cycle. You know what I mean? So what goes out will come back in. What comes in must go out. So again, if you're losing it, if you have to give it up, if you have to give it away, this is basically a reminder that by default, by the laws of this universe, that money, those possessions have to come back to you. Now, as an example, say for instance, your car is getting repossessed because you don't have the payment and you won't be able to get a new car anytime soon. What these two cards are basically saying is, yes, you will get a car eventually. By the laws of the universe, that materialism has to come back to you. What I'm also getting to for you guys is, again, I just kind of feel like, you know, this is a really, really, really stressful situation for you. And I just kind of feel like, again, you guys are fighting tooth and nail to hold on to whatever this is. And it kind of feels like, say, for instance, if it is a spiritual lesson, the lesson is more about letting go than actually losing, right? So it really has nothing to do with the fact that, oh, I'll never get it again. It really has to do with your ability to trust the universe, to let go and let God. Okay? The last cards in the spread are the Knight of Wands and then also the Storm Warning. This I kind of feel like is you, Aries, right? It's almost like, you know, the Knight of Wands is that knight, you know, he is quick moving, you know, he's all about actions. He's all about, you know, showing and proving and making things happen and moving and shaking. And then the, you know, the Storm Warning. And I feel like, yes, this absolutely is a warning to you that if you don't let go, right, you could wind up losing a whole lot more than you expected, right? It's kind of like that Martha Stewart, right, with the insider trading. If she would not have basically did what she did illegally, you know, if she did it to try to save, I think like a couple of $1,000s, maybe $10,000, $20,000. But by the time everything was over with, because she actually, you know, engaged in the illegal activity, she actually wound up losing millions. So this is basically saying to you, Aries, yeah, if it's a couple of hundred, if it's a couple of thousand, if it's just the house, let it go. Now, trust me, I know the value of a home, right? But, you know, I would prefer to lose a home than to lose my health, to lose a child. You know, I don't want to make it doom and gloom and I don't want to make it dark, but you kind of hopefully you get my point. Basically in saying whatever it is that you have to let go, it's more valuable in your mind than it actually is, number one. And then number two, you could actually wind up losing a whole lot more than whatever you think this little thing is, or excuse me, this thing is. I don't want to minimize it by saying it's little, but losing what this thing is. So I need for you guys to basically kind of, you know, sit and maybe meditate on that and try to figure out, say, for instance, what and where your values are. Because again, at the end of the day, I really do feel like that's what's being challenged here again is, you know, your ability to let go, what's considered valuable to you. You know, what you're putting your energy towards, right? Are you putting your energy towards these items, but your energy towards your family or your children is lacking? You know what I mean? I just kind of feel like the universe is testing you. And I don't want you to lose, Aries. So please take the heed, take heed of this advice that the angels are giving. I like this card here for you, Aries, because it obviously is the Four of Cups. Cups usually refer to emotions, right? You see him kind of, again, tipping that one cup over, but look at what's left over. So again, for those of you that this may be resonating with, where you are playing this tug of war over this particular item, yes, eventually it looks like you guys will let it go. You'll just be like, fuck it, whatever, right? But again, if you're like me, I will let this one go in order to be able to maintain those. Okay, and the card coupled with this is man holding a coin. I tell you, I swear. Man holding a coin. You know, again, this is you guys and basically saying, I'm sorry, I can't even get this original message out, because I was going to say this is basically you guys holding on, but angels stopped and corrected me and they said, no, this is the new coin. So whatever it is that you let go, it'll come back. Okay, I'm not one of those people who's going to sit and convey a message over and over and over and over and over. Basically, I hope you guys get it. What I will do in addition to your normal spread is I will pull 3 of my healing with the angels card. Actually, I'm going to pull 1 healing with the angels for advice for you guys to meditate on, to help you with the emotional turmoil that you may be dealing with related to this particular situation. All right, guys, what do you have for our beautiful Aries? Okay, there you go. Angelic support. This is basically saying, look, whatever it is that you think you're letting go, you deserve the world. You know, you're human, you're man. So, you know, you have the world at your fingertips, and we are here to support you in those endeavors. So for those of you, say, for instance, who, you know, this is kind of altering or stopping future plans or other plans that you guys may have, maybe for building a business or a house or getting married or moving forward, you know, we're basically saying to you, it's who you are. It's your birthright. Don't worry about it. It is yours. Okay. And not only that, but look at all those people, look at all those angels, right, surrounding the world. I love how, you know, man depicts other entities in this universe as human, you know, like angels are human, and they're really not. If they were, they wouldn't be angels. Anyway, you have the support of the universe around and behind, not just you, right, but whatever your world is, whatever this endeavor is, angels are saying, we got you, just let it go. Now, I know, especially in Aries, letting go is almost like saying, hey, go and blow a bubble underwater, right? Go blow a bubble underwater and catch it. Which basically means that it's extremely difficult for an Aries to let go. You guys don't like change. So it's extremely difficult. So if I were you, actually what I would do to help you with this big thing is I would practice letting go smaller things. And smaller things, as an example, is if you're in a food line and you're next, let somebody else in front of you go first. And what that is what that'll start doing is allowing you to kind of push back and kind of, you know, loosen up a little control, loosen up a little possessiveness. And to me, it kind of also teaches you guys delayed satisfaction, right? So it's almost like whatever this is that is controlling or holding on to this item or thing or people, whatever that is, teaching yourself small ways to kind of let go, loosen up, you know, push back, move back away from it. Doing those small things will help you with the larger things, okay? Now, you know, for those of you, again, who this is something like your house and you know, God forbid, it could be getting foreclosed on, or, you know, somebody put a lien on it and is trying to take it from you. Absolutely, to an extent, you know, fight like tooth and nail, but you don't necessarily have to fight emotionally. It's almost like, again, Eckhart Tolle, you have to pay your bills, but you don't need to worry and stress over paying your bills. So fight your fight, let go of the emotional hold that you have over this valuable item and let the universe basically take care of the rest. Anyway, I hope that helps, Aries. Good luck to you all. Please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys for the first half of February. Thanks so much.